Well, hello there. Welcome to another What the Is That game. I'm sure the live video of me talking about this one you guys seen, but welcome to Chicken Police Paint It Red. It's a noir type of game. Dead men have heavier than broken hearts. It's a noir type of game with animal heads on the people.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes.
So let's see what's
But
up.
I left my wallet at home. Yeah.
Hey, I'm
that's
getting
me.
old.
I'm getting old.
We got a cop driving, a
My
rooster
name is
driving.
Sonny Featherland. An investigator for 20 years.
Well, Sonny.
And once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department. One half of the legendary Chicken Police.
Legendary Chicken Police,
But
baby.
buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now.
Oh, you got some issues,
Maybe I
bud?
should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit.
Just the aesthetic of this is what made me want to do this. So.
Years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
But you're the cock of the walk, my man. One half of the legendary Chicken Police. This should be interesting.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago.
Pun intended, baby.
Believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's just
He's
ridiculous.
a grizzled,
Who eats the chicken?
young cock.
It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion.
Cock and
anymore.
the chicken. Don't think dirty.
121 days, and it's over. Retirement.
I'm this close to retirement. That means my man's gonna get killed. I'm too old for... Oh, shit. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say what could possibly go wrong. Clawville City, Work District, former Atlas Hotel. What the fuck are you? Okay. Hi.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted...
I'm glad that they have voice acting, because I don't want to talk about
other
other shit.
things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was...
We're zebra to our friends over in the English region.
Elizabeth or Charlotte. I was sure she'd have a sophisticated sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eye.
Like a deer in the
Older
headlights?
than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself.
Alright.
Or maybe I'm just drunk.
Yeah, that's probably it, bud.
But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time. So I had to give her a chance. Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
What the cluck?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah.
That is
Deborah
terrifying.
Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I recommend Philip... Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy
The
to read?
classiest.
That's my job.
With the
But tell me, since
disturbing
you've
head
invited
and
yourself in, would you
deer
like a
skin.
drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist.
Would you like some
But
sherry,
bourbon,
Deborah?
please.
Ah, thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
This is already weird as shit.
Coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
That's kind of picky.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays. At least in this price range.
Alright.
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has. That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
They shine flashlights at me and I just get scared, like, you know, like a bucket of headlights.
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
Is it grade A meat?
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
The way his beak is just as he talks, it's funny.
That's why I'm here.
New function, questioning. The notebook. The notebook is the detective's best friend. Here you gather vital information about the case, suspects, and victims, and the locations you will visit. How does it work? Click on any text in the picture of the notebook to read the translated version in your language. Alright, so... The victim, a lady, is the target of some strange threats. All of them are written. Deborah Ibanez, species, Impala. She's a Chrysler, ladies and gentlemen. Gender, female, special feature, pretty or fragile. Nothing too special. She runs errands for her employer. A sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particularly wealthy or influential family. Had Hotel Atlas. It used to be a nice place. Now we're competing who gets swallowed by decay first. The hotel's winning, but honestly, I'm not that far behind. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff to do here. Focus on what you know about this place. She's suspicious? Concentrate on that. Subject, John Doe. Why are you suspicious? Alright. Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression has a new question line. Alright. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side. So you mean I could be a dickhead in the game? Okay.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Alright.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
It is horrifying looking at her face.
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more.
And I'm pretty sure this is doing something for somebody who watches his videos.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart.
I'm gonna send this to the Game Grumps so Danny can have some fun.
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more. So she's doubtful, so let's try this
I'm
one.
very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes. Excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done anything like this
The
before.
facial moves, man.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
Sorry. Sorry. So minus 10 for that one. God damn it.
Did you come alone? All by yourself?
See, this is like
the subway, then the
LA
tram,
Noire.
and then I walked.
Did
It
I
wasn't
judge
easy
her
to
facial
find this
features?
place.
But her
And
facial
yes,
features right now
I
are
have to be
terrifying.
discreet.
Yeah, well, I think I'm starting to get the picture.
This is quite unpleasant.
Oh my god,
for
I
me.
made 2 bad choices so far. Alright. Oh no, plus 15. That was a good one. Alright.
Were you born and raised in Clawville?
Why do you ask?
Trying to get to know her, you know?
I couldn't think of anything better.
Well, I'm not from around here. I'm from Grassmore. Maybe you could hear I have a slight accent. Do you know where it is?
In your voice? That
Well,
joke.
what is?
Grassmore, of course. You just asked.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it. I'm not interested.
Huh. Do you like to play with other things?
Oh, for the wild ones.
Oh
You're that
my god.
transparent.
I'm afraid so.
Well, I'm a little rusty, it seems. Let's change the subject, shall we?
So I lost 20 on that one. Okay.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
Why is that?
So,
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
she's that.
That's kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
A whore.
Of course you do, Deborah.
Just
Thank you,
kidding.
by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Alright, chicken man.
What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help, just like my mistress said.
Well, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Yeah.
And reliable.
Well, I am reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
And thorough.
No question about that.
Alright, so your voice is starting to get a little, weird
and has a
here.
heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
Oh, shit. Do you think could I for this kind of work? Shy, daffodil, frightened, hiding something.
Are you in some sort of jam?
This might be, I hope this is the right question.
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Not really. If you're gonna have me come help you, you need to tell me what the fuck is going on.
Then you're wasting my time.
Exactly.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Are you threatening me? We're gonna go with this one.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino. I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
Sweetheart.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
Oh, let's just do it.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Exactly.
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
Yeah, you did.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer.
Alright. So now be honest and tell me what you were so afraid of,
Tell me
girl.
what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him.
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all.
Yeah, I do.
Wessler.
Maybe.
This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Question rank. Questions asked 10. 60%, not bad. That's how you do it, partner. Not quite like old times, but you still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks, eh? Alright. So let's look at our handy dandy notebook. Victim and ladies, targets, and strange shots. All of them are in. Okay. The mysterious message is Mr. Desmond, but it's certain Miss Natasha Katazenko. The employee of Natasha's current significant other is the famous gangster Ibn Wessler. Didn't mean to exit that. My bad. Natasha Katazenko, species cat, gender female, special features, she has remarkably green eyes and she is definitely in trouble. So am I. Hobart Wessler, rat, good looking, charismatic, and a clucking gangster. Alright. Places, still that. Grassward, Savannah County, that had been one of the colonies of Clawville for 2 centuries before gaining its freedom in 792. Grassward was mostly inhabited by peaceful herbivore animals or of exotic species. All right.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
So I got my gun.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case.
Nice. Hey.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
Alright, so we got a cigarette, a gun, and a badge. I have no fucking...
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints, you know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay.
Let's see. Let's see here, boys. I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Sabanya is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend.
I said
Treat
Ibanez.
her as gentleman. And
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods.
So, I am very interested in this. It's not bad, and it's just the start of it, so...
Wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby.
Lullaby and good night. It is down, Mr. Birdman.
Why now?
Mr. Featherland?
Yes.
Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything.
Ah, shit, he
Mr.
got aggressive.
Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
And I don't like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind?
Did
That
you
she's
lie to me?
especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
Yeah.
She's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging.
I'm sure you'll have no
shit.
trouble
Sorry.
finding Miss Katsenko. But there's one small problem, Mr. Featherman.
I didn't mean to skip that dialogue box.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
Because I'm a private dick.
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It
Sonny.
is a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk
Alright.
about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Look at the pictures we got here. We got
A wild gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground. We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series.
book series. Nice.
I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life. Before Molly left me and took our
Okay,
daughter.
so Molly was his wife. All right.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it. Or what it had to do with shoes.
Nothing, my friend. Nothing.
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition.
Jazz
I met
prohibition.
the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
So the cock's cock was flailing. Okay. All right. Louis C. Hayworth, Rabbit, male, an old friend of mine. He is studying heavily when he talks. She's afraid she's secretive, or she's just secretive and outstanding actress. In any case, not everything she told me is true. I'm pretty sure of that. Her employer currently boasts of the ranks of even Wessler, to put it mildly. This explains the cloud of fears surrounding Miss Ibanez. She is the employer of Miss Deborah Ibanez. Allegedly, she's receiving serious stretch. Currently the girlfriend of the gangster, yeah. She owns the Tsar Club. Louis is the owner of one reputable Alice hotel and a good old friend of mine. At the moment, he's my landlord. There's only two of us living in some unbelievably enormous hotel. He's crazy about detective stories and he gladly helps me whenever I ask him. Louis' number is 555-932. I guess I'm calling Louis right now. Is it 322? Oops. Sorry, short memory. I forgot what the fucking number was. My bad. Whoopsies. 932. Okay. Got it. Lewis, I need you to
Lewis,
take this dang.
Am I bothering you?
Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few
Holy
minutes
shit.
later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here.
Did you
Not
say?
to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop.
Ah,
The
pun.
Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place. Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home?
Yeah, can the rabbit
I have
drive the
some
deer
things
home?
to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
Bye.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job.
All right.
And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Marty. Alright, main scenes, limited scene, closed scenes. Alright. That's where we're going. Clawville PD, baby! So this is
It was New Year's Eve.
very
And I was
interesting to
driving,
me.
half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window,
I like the little shades of color that pop in here and
I see
there.
the same thing every day.
Gives me that
A
old
woman in a red nightgown
Sin City
dances
vibe
slowly
back in the day.
circles to smooth music.
It's a
A
rabbit!
9 o'clock show with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're
Santino
still here,
Featherland, baby.
with nothing left to lose but our sanity.
Marty
Others, the smart
McChicken.
ones, had already gone.
Natasha
Does her name
Catson
really
Cole,
upset me
baby.
this much? All those years of solitude, and I still
He looks
jump for
terrifying in that
question
picture.
every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
Well, you know, I am going to.
I knew where to
oh,
find Marty. At the
My bad.
station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived a night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Alright, so I'm going to end this right here before we get into this chapter. I find this very interesting, and if you want me to keep playing this, I will. It's something that I'm actually very interested in, so tell me what you thought in the comments down below. Also, like the page, subscribe. It means a lot to us when you guys do that. Check out the reactions on Wednesdays, on all week, every day. And we will see you next week on What the Fuck Is This Game? My name is Big Sin, and I'm out this thing. Deuces.